Hello. What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? When y'all get in here, hit 1 if you can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear your boy. Yes, we're about to get started. Good. I see the numbers in here. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up, everybody? It's good to see you guys. What is up? Oh, y'all can hear me? That's what's good. What's good? I miss you guys. What's goody? Let me give everybody like a minute, another minute. It's so good to see y'all. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button on the way in too. Yes, it's so good to see you guys. That's awesome. Yes, it has been a very busy day. Yes. So good. I'm so glad. I miss y'all. Sometimes this YouTube shit be making my fucking back hurt. Well, my music ain't playing. Now I'm not gonna be able to read the chat when for a second. 1, it knocks me off, and 2, I'm on something else right now. But don't worry. So basically what I'm gonna do is, because I got 2 videos that I want to do. This one is gonna be my commentary, and then I got, my message coming up after this. But I definitely, though, I want to definitely speak on what's going on right now. And I think, my opinion is that probably going to be a little bit shocking, contrary to what most people think. But I generally say how I feel. It's not about, the general consensus of what everybody else is saying. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let me start. I might have to go. I might have to walk outside in a minute too. Find if I can find the gate key so I can go get me something to drink, because it is hot as hell tonight. But so I've been, sitting back like everybody else, watching the events go on. Obviously, it was daytime. It's a lot of shit that people need to get out before the beginning of the year, and I'd rather people get it out now, because when we start the new year off, everybody needs to be on a fresh start, and a lot of this shit needs to be broken, because it's a lot of sands drawn in the line that were drawn way too early. You know what I mean? Because as of right now, people are making moves, people is choosing, bitches is acting funny, bitches is getting new wigs and changing their whole look up. It's these YouTube streets are changing, and it's changing for the better. You know, a lot of people always try and say that our sector will never grow. Okay, that's what they say. And they also say that once you're in this sector, ain't nowhere you going. Like you can't get nowhere. You stuck, right? I, on the other hand, disagree. I just think that, you know, if you don't have, you know, nothing to offer, then this sector is good enough for you. I mean, you can pretty much stay in this sector, and depending on what you came to YouTube for, you could still do your thing. I mean, look at Jada. He done made a whole living off of, you know, doing his thing on this side of YouTube. So let's just stop saying that, you know, the sector's not going to grow and that we're not going to go anywhere and that we don't have nothing to offer, because during events like these where the streets get shooketh is when, you know, we start to see new people and, you know, new situations. That's just like when Rick Reed came in here. You know, he came at a time where shit was really dull, and to be honest, some of this shit does get tiring. Mess never gets old, you feel me? But the people, you know, and I'm not telling nobody how to be for anything like that. I'm just talking about me. A lot of the times you just wake up and just realize you don't give a fuck no more. And I think a lot of people do that shit, but they just be so deep into the mess, or they don't want nobody to think that they a little bitch, that they keep going and then get dead, right? And then that's when bitches get the lying and shit. Because, you know, just like you got fake outrage, you can have, you know, you could be fake beefing with somebody, fake mad. A lot of the times when I fall out with people, especially on here, y'all might see me into it with somebody, and then the next day I just stop talking about it, you know, and they be arguing with their goddamn self. And it ain't that I apologize or they apologize. I just don't give a fuck anymore, you know, because I be tired. It just be annoying. Some people you willing to go back and forth with, and then some people are not worth it. I have to just add that little part in. But just in the beginning, I'm gonna say that I really don't have a problem with anybody that I am gonna mention in this video. And I'm gonna also, you know, stick my limb out there and say, if I have any problems with anybody, which I really don't, but I'm hitting the reset button. I'm not unblocking everybody on my page. Fuck that. No, that's not. I didn't say all that. But I don't have any problems. I'm not going into the new year having problems with anybody. You know, that's just how I am. Unless you Jason or Black Lip Trish or Tatiana, bitch, fuck all y'all. I will never ever be cool with y'all. Y'all can die, okay? I will never, ever, 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 okay? If you're not one of those three people, then, you know, it doesn't mean I have to be friends or anything, but I'm just, it's cool. You know what I mean? I don't want to go into New Year's because, you know, sometimes you wake up and then you see how other people handle their situations, or maybe you have fallen out based on another person and then they get cool, or whatever the case is. And I don't really fall out based on what another person thinks, because you guys know I'm cool with everybody. I don't give a damn who you are. As long as you ain't did shit to me, you know, I'm good. And I might just not like you because I don't like you. I don't have to fake shit. I don't have to find a reason. You know how sometimes you just don't like somebody and then you gotta, you know, stalk them until they do something that you don't like? I don't think that that's necessary. You know, I'm grown enough to be at the point in my life where if I just don't like you because of the way you look or the way you hold your face, whatever, it's just, it is what it is. So yeah, I said what I said about that. So, and I'm gonna say it again. A lot of us on here, a lot of people on here are always talking about this imaginary porch, right? It's always a group of YouTubers in this sector of YouTube that always somehow try and convince themselves that they are not a part of the mess, or they're better than it, or they don't care for attention, or just all that shit, right? And can we just get rid of that right now? Okay, it ain't no coincidence if you end up on this side of YouTube. Okay, at the end of the day, there ain't no, you did not get off on the wrong exit. Ain't no fucking accident. Ain't nobody, nothing. Okay, ain't no elders in here, none of that shit. Everybody is fair game, right? Down from the mamas to the subscribers to y'all animals that y'all got at home. Everybody is up for grabs. Okay, there is not no one clean cut. We all handle shit different. All right. So it ain't not one thing in here that when you start beefing, you can tell somebody what they can't say or do outside of, you know, breaking the law or breaking community guidelines. That's gonna get your shit shut down, because you gotta have a channel to beef with somebody. All right, that's why, you know, we're gonna get into that flagging shit that people do when they beefing with you. They want to talk all that shit, but then the minute that you clap back, however way you do it, long as you're not off, you know, long as you ain't jumped off of YouTube, however you clap back online, it should be, it is what it is. Okay, like I said, this video, I'm trying to knock this out within like 15 minutes, because I really want to get to my next one, but I need to get this shit out right here. So let me look, because I did write everything down, that way I can stay on track, okay? Because I know I got a scatterbrain and shit. I'm gonna start off at, so everything that's going on right now, even though it seemed hard and tough, I mean, not to me, because I ain't going through shit. Me and my crew, fine, we good, all right? It's all good over here. However, everybody has to go through this, okay? Especially if you are really are not close. See, this right here, and I'm glad this happened at the end of the year. I know that when I read the yearly horoscope, it said that this was going to be the year of reveal, right? It said that if you're into horoscopes and whatnot, it said that this year, motherfuckers are going to get revealed. And I swear to God, if that was not 2019, I'm talking about not just, you know, associates or people that are not that close to you. I'm talking about full-on goddamn family members. I'm talking about your mama, your daddy, your goddamn pets. I mean, people really are just showing who the fuck they are. And there are people this year that I saw things in them, or people that I'm not cool with, that I would have never in my life thought that it would have ended up the way that it did, you know. And not so much of ended relationships, because I don't really have those problems, but I've seen things in people that really was like, damn, you know what I mean? You really don't know nobody. And we have to start realizing, you know, divvying out who we forgive and who we don't, you know. So quick, I hear a lot of people tell me who the fuck I need to be mad at. I heard people on lives telling, you know, James Wilson or James Caldwell or Lie Babe, like, you know, especially her, trying to tell people who the fuck to get mad at. Worry about what the next person done did. If you done did something, if you done stole, if you done lied, if you done swindle people out of $4,000, whatever it is, stand in your shit. Don't talk about what the next person did. Well, if you gonna be mad at me, then you need to be mad at Tracy. No, I don't. And I can chew bubblegum and walk at the same time. I could be mad at both of y'all motherfuckers. Okay? Now, everybody's gonna let you guys down. Everybody in your life is gonna let you down. You just have to decide on who you're gonna forgive. Okay? Everybody that's close to me has let me down at one point or another in my life. Okay? One person, whether it be my mom, whether it be, you know, my best friend, my husband, my they all piss me off. Everybody. Okay? However, do you guys think that the way I cuss y'all motherfuckers out on here, that the first time my mom do something wrong, I'm about to go in on her? Or the first time that my, you know, no. It doesn't work like that, you know. You have to handle ethically, and it's one thing to handle. You know, I did this years ago. I don't fight physically or go in on my friends like that. So, just remember that everybody's gonna fucking let you down. Everybody's gonna piss you off. Just, you know, that's why a lot of y'all bitches don't have no friends right now. And it's a lot of y'all, your chat, you know, give you a like and you get fucking excited and shit and be ready to throw the pussy at them all over a goddamn like. Like, y'all need to calm down. So, learn how to play the game. This is what YouTube is. And a lot of people are playing the game real good right now. To the average, you know, viewer, because this is an emotionally charged thing, y'all. I be up in this motherfucker too sometime. I be having to log off. I be like, why am I crying? Why am I, you know? It's very charged. So to a lot of these people, you guys get so caught up, and I'm saying me too, that you guys don't really see shit for what it is, you know. And I'm not talking about the fake stunts and shit, because we gonna get onto that. I'm just talking about the real shit now. A lot of shit is falling apart, it seems like, to everybody. But in reality, it's not really falling apart to everybody. And it's not detrimental to everybody right now. You know what I mean? Because one person's, you know, especially in this sector. I mean, me and my crew, we don't need nobody to fail for our success. You know, that's why I roll with who I roll with. You know, there ain't no jealousy or ain't nothing like that. Everybody can get a bag, everybody, you know. But that doesn't mean I'm better than the next person. It's just like politics. It's just the party you with. You guys just have more things in common than not. But everything ain't going to be in common. But you do have groups on here that they act cool, but at the end of the day, they just are close because they either have a like enemy or they need to keep an eye on each other, right? Because they're not going to let somebody outdo them. Or they need to, like I said, link up to take out one person. But when you have relationships like that, there's always bound to be something to trigger the foundation, right? So if y'all came together, you know, like if you guys are, you know, came together to take out one person, but in reality though, y'all have to watch each other as competition, then the minute something big pops off, y'all gonna be either at each other's throats or doing sneaky, conniving, backstabbing shit because y'all both trying to fight for the same spot, which is dumb, okay? But because is there just one, you know, news station? Is there one brand of bread? No, hell no. You go to the store, got like 80 fucking different types of bread. So just people got that mentality where they just want to, I think niggas just be mad. They just be want to hurt people. That's it, you know. And they just be making justifications on why. But let me just stick to the streets though. There's always going to be shit that trigger that. That's going to be something to have it up in the world when it's always going to be a evolving door. I know you guys have seen people in real life that mimic YouTube, right? Every time you see them, they got a new best friend, right? Every time they see you, they talking about their new best friend. You be like, how the fuck you, what happened to the other person? And it's always they fault too. Well, that bitch did it, or she wanted my man, or she talk. It's always, and then after you known this person for 15 years, you just realize this bitch don't know how to have friendships, or don't know how to handle shit. You know what I mean? Or be too cared what the next person is saying. You know, can't worry about that shit. People are always going on, especially on YouTube, tell you how they feel, and that's cool. I had Terraline. I know y'all probably don't know who he is, but you ain't missing nothing. Anyway, he made a video telling me how dumb I look on here to, you know, everybody else that you say, they would actually have to know who the fuck you are in the first place for me to look dumb. So while you sitting over there making, what, 3 videos about me now, nigga? Okay? Because then nobody come for your ass. I still don't know if you are, if you and Trey are the same person, because looking by that thumbnail, y'all look like the same nigga. But more on to you later, okay? You can't worry about what people say on here, because we all, to a certain extent on here, are fucking hypocrites. Right? Because, like I said, somebody might do something to me on here, and another person might do the same thing, and I'm not going to give them the same energy or the same reaction. I come for who I want to come for and respond to what the fuck I want to respond to. So, if that's a form of hypocrisy, yeah. It definitely is. But, yeah, everybody's not losing, though. You got VS right now. And I've been watching her more and more lately, just because I've been bored, right? But I've been watching, and all this shit going on right now, all of it, right, are with people who claim they so smart and that they so above and everything else, but they play right into her game. She caused all this shit. When I was watching her videos yesterday, and she had, who the fuck was on there? Was it James or Juicy? Well, anyway, whoever it was, because she did it to all of them. And I'm not talking about in the bad light, because she's not their friend. But she placed narratives on them, you know. And they didn't correct her or anything. I saw a lot of times where she would ask them a question and then answer it for them. And they really didn't even say it. But just for example, like the thing where she kept trying to say basically that El Teddy and everybody else knew that Cupid, like this whole thing basically against James, right? And hear me out, because I'm definitely not taking up for her or his ass. But this whole thing against James, right? She orchestrated she placed the seeds, I would like to say then, because it was already there, but she placed those seeds for them to realize shit and wake the fuck up. And I also think that they use that excuse because they really, like I said, wanted to go and say shit in the first place, but they always trying to keep up this united front that everything is fine, everything is okay. And that's normal too, y'all. So, you know, we can't always rag on people because they don't want to fucking come out and tell their business. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but that's what they doing. However, though, niggas been wanting to say shit, right? Especially James. Every gentleman's panel, the 2 or 3 episodes that I've watched, if it ain't on his channel, the nigga be just got the sitting bitch face the whole time. If, like I said, if they not talking about Patti LaBelle or some, you know, RuPaul or some shit like that, he's not there. He's clucked out. It's a wrap, right? Jada, a little bit, but more so he does interact more. But if his attention's not on him for too long, I don't give a damn what you talking about. You be talking, you know. Then you got that fucking string being over there, Slender Man, fucking El Teddy ass. Oh, he gets on my fucking nerves. I don't know what the fuck he wants to be. And he keep talking about this big platform he had. What the hell happened to it? Okay, I just want to say and let you know, because I'm not going to touch much, but you fucked that whole little thing up going on with Wiley and everybody that was on the show. It was very, very, very entertaining until you hopped your microphone looking ass on there with that big ass tired ass book, okay? Don't nobody need no fucking pre-planned roasts and gags, okay? Jesus Christ. And then they bumped your ass off the first time, because when you came on there the first time, I saw that they clicked your ass off, okay? Because you opened that book and got to talking. You like, did somebody call me? And they clicked boot. Nobody called you, but you had to bring your ass back on there, okay? And that's when it wasn't funny no more. Just, you know, you need to realize, I don't know what the fuck you trying to be. And I also saw you over there too in James's comment section when he knowing that QB was gonna come back. The way that she was trying to put it out there was like, either they leave and then James left because everybody was hot, but you know, very quickly after that, they all had like a meeting at one time and decided that QB was gonna come back, but went out of their way to not tell James. Now, whether that happened or not, I don't really think it happened that way. I do think that he did leave because, you know, he's emotional as fuck and, you know, he stormed or... I don't even know if he was really crying that day or I don't know. That's a whole conspiracy right there. However, just due to time, I do think that he left for a second. He got upset. And then, you know, James, I felt like been wanting to leave. And I think he was banking on ZT to start some bullshit a couple weeks ago. And then try and use ZT as his exit, because when ZT came in, you know, fucking shit up and taking no names, James was real quick to be like, and that's what he said, and I don't give a fuck if it hurt y'all feelings, and if y'all have to choose between, you know, him and the panel, I'm fucking choosing him. Like, no, calm the fuck down, nigga. Did nobody even ask you all that shit? You was calm. Pull your agenda back a little bit. Your slip is showing, or whatever you be saying, you know. And this is just my commentary. You know, I don't really have a problem with James, even though I'm blocked over there. But, you know, since I'm blocked, I feel like I can give my comment. Yeah, that's what I think happened, though. I don't think it was that planned out. But since they wanted to be able to, you know, express how they felt and not make it seem like they're messy, because a lot of them niggas over there, I don't know how they convince themselves that they're like the only ones on YouTube who are above the mess, and they're not messy. They may fall into messy situations. No, fuck that. Y'all messy, the messiest queens, messier than a lot of the females on here. That panel over there. But I digress. I felt like they just went along with it because she kept saying, after they explained that it was kind of impromptu how they all came back, she kept saying, so you guys basically met up and left James out and wanted to keep it, you know, she kept saying that, and they kind of just went with it. It was a couple of other things, but I knew after watching those lives, because I put myself in James' position, and if I was watching that and it made it seem like, you know, they was, you know, did some funny shit even though nobody told his ass to quit in the first place, I would feel some type of way. Now, I probably wouldn't say anything unless I wanted to actually, you know, go at it with everybody. And that's exactly what he did too. Because he claimed he's smart. You know the game. He done been on YouTube since it opened up. Okay. So you already know these little tactics. And you already know falling out in front of everybody is what a lot of people want to see. Because to be honest, out of all the shit that done went on, it really wasn't nothing for all of them to be so mad at. I mean, really, if you guys listen to these arguments, they're arguing about shit that been happened, that's been in the past, that has been going on. You know what I mean? And also, shit that could have been talked about off of YouTube if it was, you know, if people were as sincere and real as they say they are. Now, Jada done already told y'all that he's here for what? They're here for the click and the view. We expect that from him. Now, fast forwarding on, because I can go deeper into that, but like I said, I have another video that I want to do. I actually think these past few days, I mean, it's making him look, put him in a better light, I will say. It is. And I'm going to tell you why. When James, I said James, I'm sorry, I meant Jay Wilson. Lord Jesus. So, when Jay Wilson started to pop up on everybody's shows, and I still don't know how he got on there, because I was going to bed, and then I saw, you know, the thumbnail on my phone, and I thought hell had froze over. I was like, is that James and VSO? I mean, Jay Wilson. Isn't Jay Wilson named James? Anyway, y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. I watched it, and it was long as fuck, too, especially when he got on Brianna's show. Brianna, he was like, I'm gonna milk the fuck out of this. You had him on there for like 3 hours, asking him the same questions and shit. And then a lot of y'all, too, like Bless Watkins, y'all was asking him questions. And I don't know if it was really quick that y'all didn't have time to write it down, but it you know, I would assume that the disdain that people be having for some, you know, I'm just gonna keep 100, some dumbass questions. And when he was answering them, and see, y'all thought, I guess, that y'all was gonna like bust him or like had this nigga like, you know, Putin or that are like, you know, obvious or that he was used to, and he answered them. And whether he was being fake or not, whenever you giving somebody like a whole bunch of energy and smoke, right, and they're not giving that same energy back to you, after a while you just gonna, I don't care what they done did, after a while you gonna come off looking like the asshole. And that's just 100. You're gonna come off looking like, you know, a fucking like a bully, especially, you know, if you take into to perspective that everybody ain't following this shit. A lot of the time this is people's first time watching the mess, you know, for whatever reason, and they may not know the backstory, so they might cut it on and just be like, damn, you know, you stupid, this is a dumb bitch asking these questions. Or they might just think that they just picking and reaching, because that's how it came off. Like y'all was just reaching and picking. Not all of y'all, you know, and I'm not gonna say individual names because it was only, you know, 3 of y'all, and if I don't say one person name, then that means it's, you know, and it's not about that. But y'all was asking like dumb questions, and then when he was answering them and he didn't answer them the way y'all wanted him to, y'all got mad and started having like a meltdown and start malfunctioning and glitching and shit, and you know, your eyes start, you know, bobbling around like a crazy man. I'm like, you know, what the hell? Like, you guys asked him a question, he answered it, and what y'all, I mean, I wasn't even asking questions, I was just yelling or throwing shit at him that he did in the past. You'd be like, I have a question, and he'd be like, okay, what's the question? 3 months ago you talked about my wig. And he just, so I mean, what do you say about that? And he's looking like, well, God, where's the fucking question at? That's not a goddamn question. You know, and then when he come back and say, well, this is the YouTube streets, we talk shit about each other, you know what I mean? And if you talk shit, I'm gonna talk shit. It ain't nothing, oh my God, like, what we gonna do? What we gonna say? You know, they like I said, glitching and shit, malfunctioning. Don't deflect. You got one person asking a question, then you got motherfucker busting through to where you are potentially fucking up some shit that we all, I mean, because there was some tidbits in that interview that if people were paying attention that they could use and build off of for content or foreshadowing, you know, for later on, you know. But then you got people always trying to come up in there and fuck up the whole goddamn vibe and shit that, you know, you forget what the hell was going on in the first place. But that's why I had said, oh Lord. I guess it's not coming up. Well, I don't know if you guys saw my thumbnail, but when I had the little thumbnail up of basically everybody to me right now is fighting for attention, okay? Everybody over there, they're all fighting for attention. That's why I said this ain't no real beef. Everybody just want clicks and views. You got one person who came over here because they were mad at their ex-best friend, so they, you know, that he was getting a whole bunch of shine, and basically kind of, you know, whether it happened or not, ego got involved and he felt left behind. And, you know, that's okay. People be over here, everybody, motherfuckers be thinking they robots and shit over here. Nigga, everybody get sad, everybody cry, everybody get jealous. You feel me? Like, y'all niggas be on some fake shit. Like I said, unless you some superhuman hybrid that don't have no emotions, okay. But we all go through shit like that at one point in time in life. Not me, you know, because I'm not special. I'm superhuman. But a lot of people, we can see all emotions on you. And then that's how y'all get into the fake beefs and fake outrage, because y'all not really talking about what the real problem is. That's why a lot of times it look like y'all be seeing people who just be coming out the woodworks talking shit or beefing. And we might not be privy to what the hell is going on, but it's something there. But you have one person who, you know, came over here, who had a successful platform in another sector of YouTube, trying to get back at a best friend who, you know, fell out or whatever the case may be, and came on this side of YouTube acting like they were, you know, above the mess, and, you know, people looked up to them. And that's another thing too. These past few months, a lot of people have shown their true colors. That's why I said, you know, ain't no damn porch. Everybody on the street fighting, got their hair rolled up in their socks, everybody scrapping. And that ain't no, you know, disrespect. It's just, it is what it is. Ain't no fucking porch, though. And nobody have to drag your ass off the porch when you was goddamn already fighting in the streets. Okay? Only way you was up on the porch is because, you know, you starting shit, and when the motherfucker chased you, you ran up your porch into the house. Like people do when they're a kid. But ain't no porch. Ain't no porch. You know, but you got people over here who think that they're above the mess, and it's always a group of those people. And they find their way. And it's a lot of, I'm not just talking about one person too, trust me. Because even people that I'm cool with, I am seeing that they have found their way into the mess. Even though they claim that they don't want to be a part of it, and that they are above it, and that, you know, all that fake shit, right? That's what they claim. But they here though. And you could just watch them just inch their way closer to the group, acting like they doing something else. And then finally, bam, they in it. And then you look and see how they, you know, what happened, what caused all this. And it be some dumb, simple ass shit. Then, you know, those same people, when they do fall out, now all of a sudden, they see what everybody else is talking about, right? Now, the whole time they were, you know, protruding around like they were the moral police and that they were above the mess. But then, when they fall out, they automatically remember that, you know, bitches be lying about GoFundMes. And they been lying that they homophobic and all that. Okay. Touche. That's true. However, it says something even more, though, when you go into it saying that you know that, right? You knew this about the person, and you still befriended them. You know, when you admit that they have done shit to you that you wouldn't allow other people to do, right? I mean, hell, don't forget, we are over here because you basically was going against your best friend that you said you're never going to forgive. And hey, that's not the point. You know, that do your thing. But it says more about your character and what it is when you are admitting all of these things that everybody's been saying, and also admitting that you knew this. So what was the reason to bring you, you know, together to this person? What was the point of you befriending this person, making them an alliance and all that? You know what I mean? Because saying it after the fact, you know, you get some points, but all people gonna do is look back at shit in hindsight and be like, well, damn, why was y'all cool? Did you really, you know, come together with somebody as seasoned as you are, as X, Y, and Z, just to take down one person? You know? Because when you do that, it never lasts. They always turn around and flip on each other. And I'm going to tell you about that one over there. She plays for keeps for herself. See, we all go by this moral code where we really don't flag people's channels. Like I said, unless you're Black Lip, Trish, or Jason, fuck y'all. I will flag, I will strike your channel, all that shit. If you put anything, my voice, my name in the title is coming down. But outside of that, I'm not trying to take anybody's channel down. I don't care if we're beefing or not, because I know how hard it is to build a channel up. I know what goes into it. And some people use that as a means of how they take care of themselves. And I don't hate people that much on here to where I'm trying to fuck up their living. It ain't never that serious to me. Ever. But that one over there, though, does. See, she wants to be the only one. She don't care or think about the concept that if you take everybody out, who the fuck are you going to have to beef with? There's only like 1 or 2 people over here that's doing content outside of the commentary. And she ain't one of them. And that ain't no shade or nothing, you know? I done been stopped, you know, I ain't on no hate campaign. Motherfuckers speak on me, I'ma speak on them. But outside of that, I'm, you know, this ain't no bash old girl. I'm just saying though, you know, this is just the truth of the matter. People be thinking they special, right? People be thinking like, oh, you know, he got 8 baby mamas, but he ain't gonna cheat on me, or no, bitch, he's definitely gonna cheat on you. And that's the same thing. You know, you might every once in a while be that one special person where nigga might not cheat for a whole year straight. Good job, but you know, and that, you know, the same thing happened. Another falling out. I couldn't be cool with somebody that I knew was really, you know, homophobic or really racist, or you know what I mean. I don't give a damn, bitch. I'll take a nigga out by myself. I'll be hiding in the bushes and shit, and, you know, hiding in the attic, and I'll just be, you know, you can be more swift by yourself anyway. But like I said, all y'all doing is making James look good, and it might always be different on behind the scenes, you know. We can say somebody's jealous and they mad, all that, but in the end of the day, we're only going by our observation. So it is what it is. I mean, fuck it, y'all lie all the time and whatnot. So if it ain't true, we're gonna go with the narrative anyway. But yeah, all y'all doing is making him look good. And when I say y'all, I mean the people on his side. You know, all it looks like is people are being, you know, that you're jealous because you assumed that people were going to give you a certain type of attention or a certain type of love, I guess, right? And you didn't get it. And I think you've been wanting it for a while, because you were on your way out of here not too long ago. You were on your way out of here. You had given up on, you know, the beef with old boy, and you was out. And it took that one little situation to have you all the way back in. But at the end of the day, people, you know, come into this sector and they try and use certain situations from the outside to use it against us, right? And I'm just going to, you know, just and quickly say, it don't matter what y'all see from the outside. We're in it. And we can handle shit the way we want. We might talk about Jada all day, but we are entertained. We are. It's all about likability over here. And nigga, you're not that likable for some reason. You know? It's just you. And I think that, you know, because of who you are and subscribers, you probably thought that the people were going to treat you a certain way over here. Like automatically off bat, because you already, you know, with your friend coming over here and, you know, throwing you to the side or however, because, you know, like I said, we got to assume, because when people don't clarify shit, they leave room for assumption. But, you know, you already got the bitter end of a stick the first time around for old boy, right? And then you aligned yourself with everybody that despised him, which is another, not a really good, see, when you say this shit back on paper, because now that the story is over, it don't really make you sound, I honestly think that it ruined a lot of your brand and your look, your reputation, by coming and yeah, I just realized that. I just had an epiphany. You know, by coming to try and get revenge or see what the hell the big deal was and why things happened the way they did, it ended up leaving you with less than you came in with. Because when you came in, you still had everything, but you didn't have your friend. You know, and now people have get to see, you know, through on a whole scale spectrum, all the things that have happened, and it doesn't make you look that good. And like I said, this is not me taking a shot or a dig or anything. It really isn't. I'm just saying, like, you know, you aligned yourself with people that, you know, that were all, you know, people that your friend despised and they despised him. It's one thing to, you know, by organically be cool with, you know, a few people because there's so many people that doesn't like him. You know, you're bound to be friends with one or two of them, right? But strategically, all of them, no matter what somebody has done to you, it just doesn't make, it's not a good character trait to have that. It's a flaw. And then, you know, 4 or 5 months go by and now this inevitable situation happened, and now you tell us that everything we thought were true. I mean, everything you have confirmed, from the lies to the homophobe, everything. And like I say, you gotta have, you know, credit where credit is due. But that's another strike. It's like, well, if you knew all that, how could you still? And, you know, you still laid light on here. You still didn't give them the energy that you gave other people who did less. But like I said, that ain't for me to call. But I'm just saying what you said. It's not a good look, really. And it also makes people going forward not forget all of that. In the moment we always are doing, in the moment we might be in the heat of moment, we be doing shit. But we got to remember, how are we going to look 3 weeks from now, a month from now, 2 months from now, when they have, you know, a contrast or other things to compare this situation to and how I reacted. And we all a work in progress. We all have the right to change our mind and be like, I don't like this person today. Or I did that last week, I don't want to do it this week. Or, you know, I don't dox, but this week's, bitch, I'm about to dox your ass, okay? Because I'm tired of your shit. We all have the right. You know, shit changes, dynamics change, friendship change, rules change, right? These new rules in effect. Niggas gotta move different. I'm still gonna get your punk ass, okay? Don't think no goddamn copper or the FBI, Animal Planet, whoever. I'm just gonna be more crafty with my shit. But ain't a goddamn thing changed. This is still the beef sector, okay? In order to be in the beef sector, you gotta what? Fucking beef. But it ain't no halfway in, halfway out shit. You either in it or you ain't. And if you ain't, get the whole fuck back. Change your screen name. Empty your search history out so we don't pop up in your algorithm. And don't give no motherfucking commentary. Don't snicker. Don't laugh. Don't be trying to comment. No, okay? Like Deshaun, nigga. Every single time somebody come and just whisper your motherfucking name, you want to hop on your channel and talk all slow, like my name is Jada, and think because you talk like this that you're above the man. No. And then you be playing on people's emotions. I be seeing them fat bitches in your fucking comment section that be, oh, I feel so sorry for you. Stupid. You know? We don't have to know you personally to speak on your shit. We can talk about what the fuck we want to talk about, because you sure do. And you sure be cussing and everything else. And, you know, when niggas don't know how to roast or drag, what they do is when they get mad, just like Jada, right, is want to class shame you or talk about what you don't have. You know? Somebody talk about, you know, that you a punk bitch, or that you know, you need to, you know, brush your goddamn neck hair, or whatever they got to say about you. You coming back by talking about what you know, what school you went to, or how much food you got in your pantry, or listen, I don't give a damn. A lot of people on here ain't got shit, but they will roast the fuck out of your ass, and that shit will hurt, okay? So you can get up on camera and rebuttal with, and, you know, talk about, you know, everybody over here ain't broke, poor, on fucking food stamps, ghetto. Listen, motherfuckers just might not like you. And I'm not saying it's me because I don't dislike anybody on here, but you guys know who I'm talking about. But you can't sit up here and think that you can do commentary in our sector. And this is a beef sector, okay? You believe what the fuck you want to believe. This is not and everybody calls this the beef sector, and I don't really think it's the beef sector. It's just social media where people do cooking shows and listen, believe what the fuck you want to believe, okay? But bring your ass out here talking shit and see what happens. Okay, I don't see nobody over here cooking no motherfucking pancakes or doing no gingerbread houses. Not one damn person over here. This is the beef sector, roast sector. Where like we drag mamas, daddies, babies, dead people, all that shit. And if you're gonna comment on that shit, then you're a part of it. You can't be halfway in, halfway out. And for you to call somebody, you know, you're colorist, Mystery Van, and I know you probably came at me because I'm dark skinned and nigga. The only time I've heard people on here make racial generalizations, male especially, is you. Because every time you get motherfucking mad, oh, everybody over here must be doing this for Christmas money. I'm gonna help y'all get y'all check because I'm feeding the kids. And first off, nigga, we work a month ahead of time, so even if pictures was cutting up this month, we ain't gonna get that shit until the end of January, okay? So stop trying to excuse why motherfuckers don't like your ass. Okay? Ain't got shit to do with a goddamn Christmas check. Second off, a lot of the niggas down here that talk the most shit ain't even monetized. Like me. I don't even have a channel monetized. By choice. I've already gotten the fucking partner reminder 3 times. I haven't monetized it yet. Because I like playing my music and I like talking my shit. But stop trying to relate everybody on here that if they have an opinion against you as being broke and uneducated, because that is far from true. Okay? Far from true. And ain't nobody on here, men, because you were like, and you're a man, and you bleach your skin, all this shit you don't even fucking know, right? Just some shit you follow and heard somebody else say, because you don't know how to roast and gag, right? But you the nigga that's scared of a goddamn camera. You the nigga that when you be, you know, trying to talk behind a black screen, if you hit the fucking camera button and that bitch swivel around and hit your ass in the face, you gonna have a goddamn heart attack if somebody really see you straight on. Okay? You're the one hiding. Scared of yourself. Every time somebody pull a camera out, you, like I said, do the Matrix. Just slow down time and move out the way. People are gonna do commentary on you. I'm not subscribed, but your shit keep